What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Y'all know what the business is. We grinding. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Deontay Wilder claims that he broke his arm 12 weeks from him starting camp for the Tyson Fury fight, and said he barely threw his right hand in preparation for that fight. Now, do I believe it? I've never known Deontay Wilder to be an excuse maker. And it could have been possible for him to injure his right hand. It could have been possible because the way he punches, same thing with Keith Thurman. It didn't surprise me that Keith Thurman injured his arm, his elbow, whatever. Because once I watched Keith Thurman hit the bag and punch opponents, he throws a left hook that just flails. His elbow flails up. You know what I'm saying? You can just see it, like, it just goes up, and it looked like, even when he hit the bag, I cringed. I'm like, yeah, I can see where he hurt his elbow at, legitimately. And same thing for Deontay Wilder. He throws his right hook or just his windmill right hand with reckless abandonment. Okay? He throws it, reckless abandonment, and he had no timing on it. He was telegraphing it the whole night, looking for the knockout. Now, part of that was because Tyson Fury was inside his head. Okay? That's a major part of it. But the way I can just imagine, I haven't really seen him hit the bag, just memorize it in my head. But the way that he punches, it doesn't surprise me. The couple times he hit Fury in the back of the head, and just the way he could hyperextend that arm as well, the way he just throws it with reckless abandonment, I can believe it. You know what I'm saying? I can believe he truly hurt his arm. But hey, excuses are for losers, man. You went in there, you still fought the man. You could have pushed the fight back, or you could have just said, Fury, we could fight next year. Let me get some extra time to heal my arm. But you jumped into the fight. So at the end of the day, if you guys rematch, that's on you. Show us that it was, your arm wasn't 100% ready. Because you can't go through a whole press conference talking a whole bunch of riffraff and talking a whole bunch of smack, knowing that you're not 100%, knowing that you couldn't throw that right hand. All right? Now, I wonder when did he break this right hand? And I believe it said in preparation for the Fury fight, he broke his right hand. But, he said he broke his arm, and underwent 12-week surgery before starting camp for Tyson Fury. Underwent surgery 12 weeks before starting camp for Tyson Fury. He claims he barely threw his right hand during preparation. So, interesting. I guess some people pro Deontay Wilder take that and run with it. And some people say, well, even the playing field with Tyson Fury trying to get back, get in shape, or it made their playing field more even. So interesting. He's dealt with some injuries of lately. Bicep, hand. And Vilified Media had a shot of his hand at this when they went to see the fire department in California. That he had it was like a scab, like an open wound, like a little open superficial wound on his hand. We had surgery at, like it didn't completely heal. So when you get older, your body don't heal as fast, especially when you're an athlete and you continuously fighting. You continually put miles and miles on your body. They don't heal as fast. So at the end of the day, you might need to take some time off. You know what I'm saying? And let everything heal up. Instead of jumping back in the ring, he might need to just take now until the middle of next year off and then get back to training. But maybe feel confident in it. But at the end of the day, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna take away from the performance of Tyson Fury and say, oh, my arm was messed up. No, all that junk you talk, you promised to knock out, and now all of a sudden you can try to pull the arm thing, gonna try to pull a Jer Hurd, you're gonna try to, pull, nah, man. Nah, I'm not even with that. I don't care who you is, man. He should have just stayed silent on that because you look like a sore loser I think you lost. So you look like a sore loser in my opinion. You ain't said nothing about this arm, for this camp. I hear Jay Diaz say nothing, Mark Breland say nothing, Marcellus say nothing. I ain't hear nothing on the Boxing Voice. I ain't hear nothing from none of the guys that cover Wilder. I'm not trying to hear it, bro. Real talk. I ain't trying to hear it. Oh, my shoulder, my hand, my arm. It is what it is. You know, niggas play, go to work, and niggas play football, basketball, hurt every day, B. Every day you made that decision to go in there and fight with a messed up arm. You know, excuses are for losers. One time for the one time again. Now, he can validate this. You know what I'm saying? He definitely can validate this by going in and rematch with Fury whenever he chooses to go in a rematch with Fury, and by obliterating him and showing him that he really he was off with his right hand because of a surgery. But I'm gonna say this, man. He better get that right hand under control, man. Him and Keith Thurman better get their right hands under control because they at the ages, you know, Wilder be 34 next year, I believe. They at the ages, and Keith Thurman approaching 30, I believe. But they're at the ages that your body not going to just heal like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a little bit more time to heal. You ain't old, but you getting older. But you even older because you put miles on your body. You know what I'm saying? And the way that they punch with regular abandonment with either hand, especially the right hand for Wilder and especially the right hand for Thurman, the way they punch with a reckless abandonment, they going to have injuries all day. Hand injuries, shoulder injuries, arm injuries. I mean, you gotta watch these dudes hit, man. Even when they hit the pads, they hit the bag. It don't look healthy. It don't look clean. And it's a way that if you don't hit that heavy bag right, you know what I'm saying? If you don't hit that heavyweight bag right, you can easily mess your hand and your shoulder if you ever hit the bag. If you don't hit that bag right, you can easily mess your arm up. And I just see Deontay Wilder technique is credited for something. Technique is not only, you know, to knock your opponent out with perfect form or not to get an opponent to drop on what you're doing or telegraph your punches. Technique is also to protect your limbs and your body. Throwing a punch the right way, it has multiple purposes. Not just accuracy, not just impact, not just to cause damage, but also to save your arm and save your limbs, to save your wrist. If you don't punch that bag right, you can easily hurt your wrist. You can easily hurt your arm. You can easily hurt your elbow. I got a boy that hit the that had problems hitting the bag and messed his shoulder up, and he had to watch tape of why he was messing his shoulder up hitting the bag, and people had to critique him and tell him why his shoulder was messing up while hitting the bag, and he figured it out. But it took him a while to get his shoulder together after that. So a lot of people who ain't never hit the bag, who ain't never hit the pads, who ain't never punched before, they don't understand when you're doing this for a 10-week period, 12-week period, 8-week training camp going to a fight. Yeah, you can get away with it when you're 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. When you hit 28, 29, 30 to 33, 35, that shit accounts for something, man. And Deontay Wilder need to clean up this punching technique, man. Or he gonna continue to hurt the bicep. He gonna continue to hurt the hand, hurt the wrist, hurt the shoulder, hurt the elbow. And I throw Keith Thurman in there as well too. Keith Thurman gonna continue to hurt himself as well too. Keith Thurman elbow flare up when he hit the bag. When he punch, it flail. He throws a flailing punch, but it just flails up, man. You can see where Keith Thurman hurts his elbow, his hand, his shoulder, whatever hurt. I can see it when it happens. Same thing for Deontay Wilder. I ain't got to see Wilder hit the bag to know how it happened. Because I see the way he hit the pass, and I see the way he hit his opponent. And like I say, people say, "Oh, it's not pretty," but he get the job done. At the while, you know, it's to get the job done when you're gonna be out the sport because you ain't gonna be able to remove that arm. So at some point, he got to throw a good right hand and learn how to throw a right hook instead of a windmill, or he got to hyperextend that elbow or something. He gonna have more worse injuries than that, man. But let me know what y'all think about this report. I'll put the source link in the description so you know it's true. Appreciate everybody for checking in, man. Blessings to everybody across the way. Make sure you check us out on Facebook. We got the Facebook page and the group. The Facebook page we still call it the Boxing Clinic and more. You know, I can't change the name. They won't approve it. But check us out there. You can DM me on Facebook. You can hit me up on Twitter. Add me on Twitter. DM me on Twitter. If you got a question, inquiry, business inquiry, a sponsorship, you can DM me on Facebook or Twitter again. Also, any other of those questions or whatever you got to say, you can hit me up in the email as well. Appreciate everybody that hit me up on those 3 platforms. Also, we got a Facebook group. Check it out. Just click the link, take you straight there. One of the admins or me approve you through. Also, you want to make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description as well. Appreciate everybody who do donate to the channel. And the instrumental intro link is in the description. If you want to know where the instrumental intro link comes from. A lot of people tend to ask about that. But I'd love to hear you guys' opinion in the comment section about this situation. with Deontay Wilder. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. We gone.